Hey, I am live on YouTube. What's up, everyone? Or all one person that's there. What's up, all one of you? Aaron Trant said hi. Spidey Fan 2003 said hey. What's up? Thanks for joining. Notification Squad. Hopefully, this new camera is working well. Hopefully, my voice is coming through all right. I usually have a snowball mic here, but it's at my office up north. So I'm using the built-in mic on my, what's this thing called? Computer, my MacBook, and then I'm using this new Logitech streaming video camera thing. So let me know in the comments here. I'm looking at all the comments, looking at everyone joining. Let me know how it looks and sounds. Is my audio coming through all right? Is my video coming through all right? Everything looking good? So let's say hellos. There's a lot of people that joined. Holy crap. BJ Bonsall, Darren Thompson, Roundhead Collector, Knight of Ren, Two Vertical, Gannon Fish, Riverbots, Clifton, Greg Cook. What's up, Greg Cook? Wow, there's a lot of people here. This is awesome. So 49 people, already 7 people thumbs upped it. That's pretty awesome that you already thumbs up. That's kind of hard to say. 13 people have thumbs up. Thumbs upped. Thumbs upped. There you go. I'm not going to spend more time on this, but thank you for doing that. Because I guess Josh Pence says that like the more thumbs up that you have, like when the thing starts, the more visible it is on YouTube. So I don't know, but hey, thanks for doing that. So let's see. This is basically just a live stream. I was originally going to use this time to film. You can see behind me there's a hot toy figure up there, and then there's a sideshow figure right there. I have like a bunch of new hot toys that I was going to film like multiple showcase videos for, but I decided just to do a live stream instead because I have all these San Diego Comic-Con pops that I want to show you, the ones that I got. And I found something else today, picked up a couple Blu-rays. So just a bunch of random stuff and Funko Pops that I wanted to share before everyone forgets about San Diego Comic-Con. But hopefully everyone had a good San Diego Comic-Con shopping experience. For the most part, I found the ones that I was really looking for in store, with the exception of 2. I missed out on a couple. I did this, with the exception of 2. 2. I missed out on Stinkor, so he was FYE. I went to my FYE like an hour after they opened, and they had sold out. They only got 12 in, and I don't think they limited people to 1 per. So I think a couple of the people that waited in line bought a bunch of them for whatever purposes. I don't know if they're flipping or if they're buying for friends, but I didn't get Stinkor, so I'm still looking for him. I also didn't get Pepe Le Pew, but I did get something from Barnes & Noble that I was not expecting to buy. I actually bought more Pops than I was planning on buying. So let me go ahead and start showing you the ones that I got. So let me just take a quick look at these comments here. Yeah, Hulkbuster is behind me right there. And I did see that Hot Toys solicited the potential. Now, keep in mind that when they do show these pictures of like prototypes and stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, it's not all guaranteed. I can think of a lot of different things that they've shown prototypes of that never made it to the light of day. So they teased another one of these Hulkbusters. I'm not sure if it's a power pose. I'm not sure if it's the same kind of craftsmanship as this one. But it looks like it's including the jackhammer arm. Again, that might not even come to fruition because they also teased like a Rhino figure from Amazing Spider-Man that never saw the light of day. So who knows at this point? I don't really trust any of the pictures that I see until they hit the Sideshow site and they're available for pre-order. A lot of that stuff is just, hey, look at this really cool figure that we might possibly make. So, yeah, I did get the Broly, so I used the Broly. Let's just get started with that. I used the Broly for my thumbnail. So, yeah, I got Broly. And I actually also, to tie in, I bought this at Walmart. The Dragon Ball Z Broly triple feature. So it's all 3 movies. So it's all 3. Is that upside down? It's all 3. It's all 3 of the movies, all 3 of the Broly movies. And I watched one of them just now. I watched the first one, Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, which is an awesome movie. That dude is a BAMF. So I'm really looking forward to watching Broly the Second Coming, because I guess he's not dead. They wouldn't have made 3 movies if he had died at the end of the first Broly movie. So I guess minor spoiler alert if you're as far behind with Dragon Ball Z as me. But yeah, I'm going to be watching Broly Second Coming and then the Broly Bio Broly. So yeah, pretty awesome. So that kind of goes along with that pop. And it's cool that, from what I hear, that these movies are not part of canon. When I'm not sure, like, because I'm still catching up on Dragon Ball Z, I have heard that at some point in the Dragon Ball universe during Super or something, they reveal that there's a multiverse, that there's like 12 universes. So I'm assuming that these movies take place in like an adjacent universe to the universe that canonized Broly will be in. So technically it's not canon, but if they're going along with the storyline that everything that has occurred in movies and in the cartoons has all occurred at some point in some universe, then it is kind of canon. They're basically just saying it occurred in a different universe. So I don't know what the deal is, but I like the movie, so there you go. I got that one. And hopefully everyone that was looking for this Broly got him, because he's a cool looking pop. He's very, very awesome. So I got that one. So continuing on with my Hot Topic purchases, I did pick up this Cad Bane. I actually got this one today, and I got a really Adam Fry. Holy crap! Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Adam Fry said, "Love your videos, dude, and hope your mom is doing better." That's kind of one of the reasons I haven't done a lot of videos, is I've been taking care of my mom. She's actually living here with us now, so I haven't really had a lot of free time. Any kind of extra free time I have, I'm taking care of her or spending time with Mrs. CINCY. So I apologize to everyone that's been anxiously, my IMs are loud, that's been like awaiting a video of mine, but they will be coming. I just need to get into like the new flow of things, because this is like all new to me. So, but Adam Fry, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And she's doing okay. She's seeing like a physical therapist for her walking, and she's doing better, as good as she can do, possibly. Anyway, so I got this Cad Bane. I actually got this today. I went to Hot Topic today to see what they had, and I actually got this for a really, really good deal. So for those that are not aware, they extended Hot Cash for another couple days. Tomorrow's actually the last day for Hot Cash. And if you got this, I threw away the advertisement, but they sent something out in the mail. It's a Hot Topic advertisement, and at the very back of it, on the back cover, is a coupon for 30% off your total purchase. And you can use that 3 times. So I know that these SDCC pops, you basically can't get any kind of discount on, but you can use it to get towards a dollar amount, which will activate the Hot Cash. So here's what I did. I went to Hot Topic today. I put this on the counter, and I also put these 3 pops on the counter. The Hank Pym Hot Topic exclusive unmasked, which I loved, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and it's a Michael Douglas pop, so that's pretty awesome. I put that one there. This Wonder Woman pop from Flashpoint, really, really awesome looking pop. She's got that like the headdress, the crown, and a sword, really awesome. So I put that one up there, and then I put this one up on the counter. It's, if you can't see it, it's the Clear Parsifal from Ready Player One, because I love this movie. And actually, I purchased Ready Player One on Blu-ray today also. So there you go. Just love this movie. Such a great movie. So I put these 3 pops on the counter. Now what this did was these 3 pops activated the Hot Cash. So that brought these down in price. The 30% then activated. I got these 3 pops for a total of $8 total for all 3 pops. And because I had the Cad Bane on the thing, it also kind of threw in the, it activated like a certain dollar amount. So total for all 4 of these pops, I paid $23 with tax, total, out the door. Hold on, I got to turn my IMs are going bonkers. So options, I don't know how to freaking turn notifications off. Good Lord. So anyway, yeah. So that's the deal. I paid $23, got the Cad Bane, and then I got all 4 of these pops. So that was a pretty freaking awesome score there. Yeah, I got a heck of a deal there. I'm all over the place right now. So when I was at Hot Topic and I bought the Broly, I also got this one right here. So Dead Yamcha right there. The chat just disappeared, so hopefully everyone's still around. Yes, okay, you guys are still around. So I got Dead Yamcha. I still have not gotten to this part in the Dragon Ball series. I think this occurred. I don't know when this occurred in the Dragon Ball Z series, but I'm looking forward to it because this dude's dead. So I got this one here, and it's cool. I just think it's cool because it's a horizontal pop. I don't know. I just really like the way that the horizontal pops look. It's just kind of cool looking to me. I went to Barnes & Noble, obviously looking for Pepe Le Pew. They didn't have him, but I got Billy and Karen, Stranger Things 2-pack. They had like 5 of these left on the shelf, and then they had one of the Nearly Headless. Is his name Nearly Headless Nick? I don't remember. But they had that Harry Potter pop, and then they had 5 of these. So I got this one right here because I thought that scene was pretty funny. It was very awkward, a little creepy, and pretty funny in Stranger Things 2. And then I got these 2 from GameStop. I got the Conan O'Brien where he's revealing the Super Conan outfit, and then I got the Conan O'Brien in super suit. So I got those 2. Again, I wasn't planning on buying all of these pops, but once I saw them in hand, I really wanted to pick them up. So there you go. But and I have one more. This is the one that I wanted the most, and I got this one on Walgreens, and they delivered it like 2 days later. So big shout out to Walgreens for delivering it in such a timely manner and also delivering it in good shape because I got Captain Caveman. So this was the one pop where I said, if I got this pop, then SDCC was a total success for me. And I got this pop. So it was not only a success, but I got a bunch of other cool stuff here on top of that. So those are all the ones that I have received so far. I also have on the way, and you'll see these in a future video, if I can find my note where I put it here. I have on the way from Entertainment Earth, and I just got the shipping notice for this today. I got the Playboy Penguin from Looney Tunes, and I got Hellboy. The Hellboy looked really cool, so I got that one. And it was funny. Shout out to Kyle Phillips and Josh Pence. They were actually helping me that day trying to score those 2 pops, and it kept locking up. Entertainment Earth's site just started crashing, and I ended up buying those 2 pops 8 times. Because it would get to the screen where it says place your order, and I would hit it, and it would just start spinning and spinning and spinning, and then it would show like a 502 error screen. So I'm like, did that go through? So I would back up, hit place order again, and I did it 8 times. So it charged me 8 times. I called Entertainment Earth, and I said, I don't need 8 of these things or 16 pops total. I just want my first order because I'm not a flipper. So they canceled out all of the orders and just left the one. So I do have 1 Playboy Penguin and 1 Hellboy. I should have, just being smart about it, probably kept 2 of each just in case one of them ships damaged. But I didn't do that. So I'm crossing my fingers that both of those pops arrive in good shape. But I have those 2 coming. Those are actually going to arrive, I think, later on this week. And then I also have the San Diego Comic-Con Funko Shop exclusive Crunchberry Beast. I got really lucky on that because that thing sold out very quick. But as soon as 10:30 rolled around, I was hitting refresh on Funko Shop. It refreshed. I was just very, very quick in buying it, and I got Crunchberry Beast. And I finally got charged for that. But that's on the way. And then lastly, Funimation. Anyone that was after that, Whis, the Funimation SDCC Metallic Whis, Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, I think is what he's from. I scored. I was actually texting P2 because he was trying to do it. He was doing like an Instagram story, and I kept saying, "Hey, I've gotten this far. Has yours gone through?" Because like it took maybe 5 hours total for the whole thing to go through. It was just a constant refresh. Funimation's site took a total freaking crap on everyone. So if anyone was able to get that one along with me, Yeah, congratulations. I will say this, I tried probably about 30 times. Once it was in my cart, 30 times to hit place order, and it kept giving me an error transaction processed, like in red. And don't listen to like messages, don't listen to like Instagram or Twitter, because a lot of people were saying if it says that, it's out of stock. It was not out of stock, and it's still not out of stock, because what I did to get it is I actually switched from credit card to PayPal. And it took me probably about 10 tries to get PayPal to launch, to load. Once PayPal loaded, it was all easy because I was on PayPal's site, not Funimation's. So I went through the whole process, went through the transaction, hit submit, and I immediately got the PayPal notification that it went through. So I have my confirmation that Weiss is on the way. It was $30 out the door, but Funimation decided to pause the sale of that Weiss because I guess they were not prepared. I don't understand why websites, knowing that there's a ton of Funko fans and Funko flippers out there, why they don't make changes to their site to allow more traffic, or why they don't change the process so it allows people in there like in small segments, like kind of like a waiting queue, not just open the floodgates and let everyone try at the same time, because your freaking site's going to crash. Don't do that. Websites, Entertainment Earth, why did you do that? You should know better. Funimation, I think this is the second time this has happened. I heard something about Metallic Beerus in a previous SDCC, so be prepared, companies. There's a lot of people trying to buy these things. There's a lot of people trying to flip these things. And, you know, that's just the reality. I'm not going to lie and say people aren't flipping these things. People are flipping these things, but good luck to all the collectors first that really want these things, to try and get them so you don't have to pay ridiculous eBay prices. Anyway, that's my total SDCC haul. For Funkos, I also have 2 Mezcos that are on the way. I have that San Diego Comic-Con Punisher. I have the San Diego Comic-Con Batman Beyond. I don't know if Catwoman was a Comic-Con. I think she might have been a Batman Day exclusive, but I have that purple Catwoman for Mezco. I also have, I'm looking at a list right now, the Hot Toys San Diego Comic-Con Sith Anakin, which I ordered. And then I have the Turtles from NECA. So I have all those still on the way. Obviously, whenever I get those, I'll share, you know, unboxing, review, showcase, what have you, of all of those things. But that's what I got. That was my total haul from the San Diego Comic-Con. So hopefully you guys found what you were looking for, everything you're looking for. But again, I missed out on Stinkor, which I'm a little bummed about because I'm really into the Masters of the Universe Funko Pops, and then I missed out on Pepe Le Pew. So 2 skunks, basically. 2 smelly skunks I missed out on, but oh well. You can't have everything, but I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with what I got. BJ Bonstall, your comment just went up on the screen, and yes, I'm absolutely so freaking stoked that we're getting Magic, because that was, if I had like Grails for Marvel Legends, my number 1 Grail was Magic from that Vishanti set from SDCC, and my number 2 Grail was Archangel. So like literally the 2 figures that I want the most, they're reproducing as like Magic, like you said, is a Walgreens exclusive. Looks like she's coming with some alternate pieces for, what's his ass? Frickin', I can't frickin' remember that dude's name. The bad guy from Doctor Strange. Someone shouted out in the comments. I don't remember his name. And then Archangel is a Night of Vengeance said Archangel is a GameStop exclusive. So, yeah, that's going to be awesome. It comes with multiple head sculpts. It looks like the wings might be metallic too. I'm going to have to, Dormammu, thank you. How could I forget that? I did like multiple episodes on trying to find Dormammu figures. Thank you for reminding me though. But yes, I'm so absolutely excited for those Marvel Legends figures that they previewed. I think that might have been, so between the Marvel Legends previews, some of the Hot Toys previews, and then the, who is the one that's making the Mondo Masters of the freaking universe 12-inch figures. Holy crap. Those things look amazing. I'm like talked to Narc Craig on a little chat thing, and I think we both had like nerdgasms when we saw the 12-inch Masters of the Universe. They had they previewed a Skeletor, a He-Man, a Merman, and then was there a Faker. Those look so good. They look so good, and I think they're coming out in January of 2019. They retail for like $160. I gotta have all of those. Yeah, Narc just said 12-inch boners. What's up, Narc? So yeah, I'm super excited for those Mondo figures. I think that was probably the thing that I was most excited for is the Mondo releases and then the Marvel Legends releases. Obviously, Hot Toys is gonna show pictures of a lot of cool stuff. I actually already pre-ordered something they showed. I got the War Machine. So the War Machine is not due out until January to March of 2020. Not even 2019. So I have to wait an entire calendar year and a half before I see that figure. But I already pre-ordered it and I paid my non-refundable deposit. So I'm really looking forward to it. It looks amazing. But yeah, War Machine was pre-ordered. They also previewed that. I know it's $415, but it's die cast. It's huge. It's got a lot of added on parts. And when I look at it this way, that's $415. But the previous die cast War Machine that was from Iron Man 2, the Mark I War Machine, that retailed for $360 and had a lot less parts. And that thing on the secondary market now is going for like $900. So I didn't want to miss out on another kick-ass War Machine because I missed out on the Civil War one. That one's also like $800, something stupid. So I didn't want to miss out on Infinity War Machine. He's awesome. The suit looks so cool. It's all die-cast. It's got a ton of attachments, a ton of parts. So, and it's got that active camo look that you saw in the movie, which looks so cool. It's like a grayish like camo, like a digital camouflage. I don't even know how to describe it or if I'm using the correct terminology, but it looks good. So yeah, I pre-ordered it, and I think this is maybe the second figure I've ever done a payment plan for. So I did a seven payment plan for that War Machine. I don't think my payments even start until like the end of next year. So I have plenty of time to save money for it. But I'm also thinking about getting the Hot Toys Darth Maul and Sith Speeder. That's also super expensive. But if you could see right there, I already have a Darth Maul. I have a Sideshow Darth Maul, Duel on Naboo, which I'm actually super pleased with. I really like that figure. So that's why I haven't already ordered that Hot Toys Darth Maul. But if that guy somehow gets sold, I'll probably get that Hot Toys version. All right, so just looking at some digital camo. Thank you, Knight of Ren. Did I get the T'Chaka exclusive from Toy Fair? No, not yet. That's between that one, the Captain America concept figure, and I guess the Tron Iron Man, which is not even available. I would probably go with the T'Chaka, but I just haven't done it yet. I literally have 4 Hot Toys that are going to be shipping in the next 2 months. So I'm honestly saving money. That's another reason I haven't done a lot of like toy hunt videos or haul videos. I'm just trying to save money for the next 2 months because here's the list. Ready for this? I've got the Amazon Training Wonder Woman Hot Toys, the one that looks absolutely phenomenal. I've got the Gladiator Hulk Hot Toys figure. I've got the die-cast Iron Man Mark II from Iron Man 2. I've got the Boba Fett, which is shipping early. The Hot Toys Boba Fett, Empire Strikes Back. And then I also want to buy the Rey from Last Jedi because I have the Praetorian Guard, which, spoiler alert, I'm not sure if you know about it yet, but he's right there. And he's gonna be part of my Hot Toys showcase videos. But I got that one, so I want to get the Rey really, really bad. So I just have a lot of Hot Toys. I have a bunch of Mezcos that are about to ship, and I just T'Chaka's at the top of my list. I just don't have the funds for it right now. So There you go. What else do I have to show you guys? So I'm really into these Transformers figures right now. I'm kind of for the like the cartoon universe, the G1 universe. I'm kind of focusing on Masterpiece and third-party Masterpiece, but I really like the Studio Series movie bots. Even if you hate the movies, these are just really well done figures, and they're all in scale with each other, at least when they're in bot form. So I picked this one up today. I saw it. There's two that I'm looking for. I'm looking for Jazz, and Target did not have him, but they did have this guy Lockdown, and I already took him out of the package, and he looks really awesome. I really like it. You cannot see the level of detail on his face, but when I actually do a showcase video or a haul video, I'll show you pictures of this one up close, and it looks really cool. The only thing he doesn't come with, which I wish he did come with, was that long gun that he kind of came out of his face, gun face. But he comes with that hook hand, which I think that's how it's supposed to go. And then he comes with that like bladed weapon right there. But he looks awesome. I really like the look of Lockdown in the movie Age of Extinction. But I picked this one up. And the good thing about this is I went to the checkout desk, and you could see the box there. And I gave it to the lady, and she looked at the box, and she goes, "Ooh, what happened here?" And I go, "I don't know. It looks like it was probably damaged." And she goes, "Well, I'm going to take 20% off since it's damaged." I'm like, "Okay, so thank you." So yeah, I got 20% off this. So it was only like $16 plus tax for the Lockdown. So thank you, lady from Target, the checkout lady, for offering to do that. That's freaking awesome. I doubt you watch my videos, but if you do, you're awesome for hooking me up there. So I got that. And what else do I have to show you guys? I already showed you this one Blu-ray pickup. I picked this one up today, Ready Player One, one of my favorite movies of the year. So just a great movie. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Especially if you like 80s music. The soundtrack is freaking awesome. There is some really awesome nods to pop culture in this thing. Just a whole bunch of stuff that you recognize from video games and movies and toy lines and all kinds of great stuff in this. Awesome movie. I loved it. I saw it in the theater, and I loved it so much I bought the Blu-ray. And then this one I have not watched yet. Actually, my mom is a huge Dwayne Johnson fan, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan, so she loves all of his movies. So I partially bought Rampage for her to watch, and she loved it. She said it was a little scary though. She doesn't really like scary movies, but she will watch a scary movie if it's got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it. So she watched Rampage. She recommended it, and I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it also has Negan in it. Is his name Jeffrey Dean Morgan? I think that's his name. But yeah, I got Rampage. I'm not sure if it's any good or not, so I can't recommend it. But I got those two Blu-rays, and then my final two things that I was going to show you in this haul. I'm not going to show you any of the Hot Toys. I mean, obviously you could see some of the ones that are going to be in the videos. But I picked up a couple of My Hero Academia Pops. The first wave of these are starting to kind of dry up in stores. So they're starting to go up in price a little bit on the secondary market. So I didn't want to take the chance that any of these would be vaulted or retired. So I started, yeah, Rampage is based on an awesome video game from the 80s that I used to play all the time at 7-Eleven. I used to, before we had these awesome video game systems like Xboxes and PS4s, you had to go to arcades to play video games. And I used to play Rampage and Gauntlet and the original Mortal Kombat, Zaxxon, just all kinds of cool games and pinball machines. And Rampage was one of the games I used to love because it was just button mashing. So yeah, very cool video game. I actually thought about buying there's a 3-pack, an 8-bit 3-pack of the George, Lizzie, and what's the other monster? I don't remember. But Funko makes a 3-pack, and I think it's a Walmart exclusive. But anyway, I did buy some My Hero Academia Pops, and unfortunately they arrived damaged from Amazon. Pretty mangled, actually. A Chaco, which I got there, and you could see, I mean, the box is jacked. And then I got All Might, and this box was not in the best condition either. So I just took him out, and I have him sitting on my desk, and there is All Might, and he looks freaking amazing. He's a big pop. He's got a big-ass head. Look at the size of that head. It weighs a lot, and sometimes he gets a little top-heavy, but he's an awesome pop. And then there is Ochako. Am I pronouncing her name correctly? I don't remember. I love this show, though. I've been watching this show religiously. I think I'm right at the end of season 1. But anytime I have free time, I watch My Hero Academia. Such a great show. Probably, One Punch Man was probably my favorite anime, but I think this might top it right now. I really love this show. So I almost bought a My Hero Academia Deku shirt at Hot Topic today. And then they had an All Might shirt at GameStop. By the way, GameStop right now, all statues and all action figures are 25% off. So if you go to GameStop, you can buy some Marvel 10-year anniversary figures for 25% off. You can buy some Banpresto Dragon Ball Z statues for 25% off. They had the newest WWE Elite Wave with like the Triple H, the bald-headed Triple H and the big beard. Kurt Angle, 25% off. So yeah, take advantage of that early, because people, once they figure out that stuff is on sale, they're going to be buying stuff out, and then they're going to be depleted from stock. So I didn't get anything at GameStop. I came very, very close to buying a bunch of things, but again, I'm watching my fundage right now because of the whole Hot Toys thing that's about to hit me hard. So was I disappointed at Mezco's showing at SDCC? Until I saw the Magneto, yes, I was. The Ghost Rider looks cool, but that Magneto looks amazing. I really like the effects on his hands. They know how to do magnetic-looking effects really, really well. So I'm really looking forward to that Magneto. Hope we don't have to wait like 2 years for that thing. But was I disappointed? I wanted to see more releases. I don't know if I was disappointed, because Magneto kind of brought my spirits back up when it comes to that. My favorite character from My Hero Academia, probably Deku or Ketchin. I just love those two. It was like 3 episodes where they were fighting, where it was just those two guys versus each other, and I just love those episodes. I've watched each episode like twice. They were so good. I really love that show. But anyway, I think that's everything. I think that's everything that I was going to show. If you're just now joining me, please, I guess, rewatch the broadcast once I publish this thing and check out all my stuff that I picked up. But I will definitely share the other stuff that I got for San Diego Comic-Con once it arrives here. But let me get to some comments and questions in the chat now. Let's see. I keep hearing about Berserk. Needful Thing said Berserk, MS Gundam, Code, is it Geese, and Shin Sakai Yori. I hear so much good stuff about Berserk. I really want to watch that. Give me like a 10-word synopsis in the chat of what Berserk is about, and I might like go buy it tomorrow. I'm going to Columbus tomorrow for the next 2 days, so I'm going to be hitting up some stores up there. BJ also said Berserk is great. BJ, what's Berserk about? Just a really, really 10,000-foot high-level synopsis of what Berserk is about. Let's see. Big-ass sword. That's what that's what BJ said. Is Ohio a good place? Ohio is a great place. If you're a toy collector, and I assume you are if you're watching this live stream, if you're a toy collector, if you're a collector of pretty much anything, Ohio is a fantastic place to live, especially Cincinnati. A lot of great stores in Cincinnati. I think it helps the fact that Kenner was based in Cincinnati, that we have so many great toy collecting stores, and the community here is so great. It's just an awesome place. Sadly, though, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be in Ohio. There's a very good chance that I might be relocating back to Texas, specifically Dallas. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen, but I've mentioned it before in a live stream. But yeah, that might be happening. Night of Ren said, thoughts on Clone Wars returning? Let me get back to Nick's question. Is it cheap to live? Yeah, Ohio is pretty reasonable price-wise to live here. It's you can definitely live here on the cheap, I guess. Thoughts on Clone Wars returning? I'm very excited for it. I'm not sure how much more story they have left to tell. I'm kind of surprised that Ahsoka's back, and this is, I guess, spoiler territory if you haven't seen the whole Comic-Con trailer. But Ahsoka's back. I guess they might try and bridge the gap between her appearing on Rebels and then Clone Wars a little bit better. But it takes away from the end of that episode where she walks into the sunset. If you remember, I think it was season 5 of Clone Wars, the last episode she appeared in, where she starts walking away from the Jedi temple. That was kind of meaningful to me when she was walking away. I mean, it was almost like it was pretty emotional, I guess. And her appearing again in Clone Wars kind of takes away from that a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Clone Wars returning. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm assuming it's probably going to lead right in to that space battle in Revenge of the Sith. If they do it correctly, that's how they should do it. Like literally, the final episode of this Clone Wars returning thing is Obi-Wan and Anakin in their Jedi starfighters literally going to get Palpatine from Grievous's ship. That's how they should do it, I would say. Let's see. All right, let me scroll back up because I talked a lot there on that. I went off on a tangent. By the way, I'm kind of, instead of going all the way back up, if you had a question that you posted earlier, please post it again and I'll read it and address it and whatnot. I was just kind of going off on all my haul here, so I missed a lot of the comments. Marvel Legends Venom Wave or Apocalypse Wave? Definitely Apocalypse Wave. The Venom Wave, I'm really only excited about one figure, and I have it pre-ordered at Big Bad Toy Store. It's the Carnage. That's the only one that I'm really super excited about. The Venom Wave, it looks cool. There's a lot of cool-looking characters, and if you're like a Spider-Man or Venom completist, essential. But I really love the Apocalypse Wave, and I'm really excited for at least a few figures in the Sauron Wave. X-Men is my favorite comic, I would say, of all time next to Spider-Man. So my Marvel Legends collection really kind of revolves around X-Men and Spider-Man and Cinematic Universe. But I have like Hot Toys for Cinematic Universe. So really, my Marvel Legends collection, most important is X-Men and Spider-Man. So I'm really excited for the Sauron Wave. I'm really excited for the Bishop figure. It looks so good. It's going to be Bishop, I think, might be a top 10 figure for me. Cable is definitely top 10 of the year for me so far. It's going to be very, very hard to push Cable out of my top 10 of the year. But that Bishop figure, at least the way it looks on screen, it could very easily make its way into the top 10 for me, at least. There's been so many great figures this year so far, so many great figures. It's going to be kind of hard for me to narrow it down to a top 10 favorite of the entire year. But, yeah. So I'm going to get the Omega Red, Bishop, and X-23 from that Sauron Wave. I got Carnage coming. I've got Doc Ock in my pile of loot at Big Bad Toy Store. I'm just waiting for more stuff to get in my pile of loot so I can make it worthwhile, that $5 shipping. By the way, a little side note about shipping. I was talking to Kyle Phillips today, Slapshot Toys, shout out to him. He is getting the Gladiator Hulk in. And it's coming from Sideshow. And the shipping cost from Sideshow in California to Kyle here in Ohio. Any guesses? $68. $68 to ship that one figure from California to him. That's crazy. That's ridiculous, if you ask me. I pre-ordered mine from Big Bad Toy Store. You know how much my shipping is going to be? $5. Big Bad Toy Store is, I know there's a lot, people are loyal to their websites for buying toys. Big Bad Toy Store has probably one of the best deals on shipping you can find. You pre-order things, you buy things, you add it to your pile of loot. The way the pile of loot works is So I have one thing in my pile of loot right now. I have a Dr. Octopus Marvel Legends. He's just sitting in there. When Gladiator Hulk arrives, he's going to go into my pile of loot. When Boba Fett arrives, he's going into my pile of loot. When Carnage arrives, pile of loot. When I pre-ordered the SH Figuarts Thanos from Big Bad Toy Store, he's going into my pile of loot. I can ship all that stuff, all of it, for $5. I ship it all with that pile of loot all at one time. That is a hell of a deal. I know that Sideshow gives you rewards. I know that you get kind of money back based on your purchases, but still, you're losing money. You're losing money on the deal if you spend $68 on shipping. That's craziness. So I would say, I mean, I still love buying from Sideshow. Great customer service. Anytime anything's wrong with the figure, if a part's broken, if a part's missing, if a part tears, if you bought it from Sideshow, they will take care of you. But, big but, if it's a big figure, if it's a heavy figure, like a die-cast figure, I don't know. I don't know about buying from Sideshow in that case. I might look at other options that have cheaper shipping. So that's just some food for thought. If you're a Hot Toys collector, shipping is a biatch if the thing is big and heavy. I don't even remember what question I was answering, but I kind of went off there. I think Adam GSWM asked Marvel Legends Venom Wave or Apocalypse Wave, and I went off on multiple tangents. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is epic too. Carnage Toy Hunter says, you finding anything on the street other than these Funko Pops, the SDCC? Not really. I'm not really finding anything on the street. GameStop did have a couple WWE Elite figures that I've been wanting, but I didn't buy them because I'm just kind of, I spent so much money recently. I'm just trying to recoup my funds a little bit and save a little bit. I'm still kind of bummed and sad about Toys R Us closing because Toys R Us was my go-to spot anytime I went up to Columbus. So, I mean, I could still hit Target. I could still hit Walmart. GameStop is getting better. And I heard that Target's going to start carrying NECA, which is pretty freaking awesome. But I'm still bummed that Toys R Us is gone. Let's see. Berserk is a badass. Armor gives him special powers. I'm going to watch Berserk because it sounds amazing. What's that other one? Tokyo Ghost. I keep seeing like t-shirts and pictures of Tokyo. Is it Tokyo Ghoul or Tokyo Ghost? It looks cool. The animation looks really cool. So if anyone's watching that, let me know if it's any good. But I will absolutely look into Berserk. Is Berserk streaming like on Netflix or anywhere? I have Amazon Prime. I have Hulu. I have Hulu, not Hulu. I have what's that other one? Netflix. Is Berserk streaming? Because that would be even easier for me to watch it then. How the heck are you, my friend? What's up, Wasatch Pop? What's up, man? I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Clone Wars is only going to be 12 episodes. I'm going to watch all 12 episodes, and again, I hope that it ends right at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. That's just one of the things that I really, really liked about Rogue One is the fact that the movie ended at the beginning of A New Hope. That's just the coolest concept. The fact that there was let's say 17 plus, like, I don't know, 40 freaking year span in 40 years between the two movies being made, and the new movie like literally ended right as A New Hope started. That's the coolest thing they could have ever done. I love that. So if they want to do that again, I mean, it's pretty easy for them to end Clone Wars right as Revenge of the Sith starts. That would be so freaking awesome. I hope that's what they do. What matches do you want to see happen at SummerSlam? I can tell you what I want to see happen at SummerSlam. I want to see a champion, a Universal Champion that's not named Brock Lesnar or freaking Roman Reigns. I can't believe Roman Reigns is the freaking #1 contender. I thought they would give it to Bobby Lashley, but I'm hoping they beat the crap out of each other and have like a really like brutal match at SummerSlam. And then good old Braun Strowman cashes in and becomes a new champion. And then Braun should stay champion. And we actually have a Universal Champion on television. Wow, there's a novelty for a long time. Because Braun should be unbeatable for a long time. He should carry the championship for a long time. But that would be cool. That's what I'm hoping for. Kind because I'm kind of sick of Roman Reigns. I mean, I'm not kind of sick. I'm super sick of Roman Reigns. I used to like the guy. I used to like cheer for him, and he's just so overused. You would think that they would get the hint that so many people boo him, but they just continue to overuse him. I don't even think a heel turn could save his character at this point. Because for the longest time, people were saying the same thing about John Cena, that he's overused and we're sick of him and sick of seeing him in these title matches. And like people were like, well, if he turns heel, then he'll be cool again. I don't even think if Roman Reigns turning heel would be cool. He bores the crap out of me. Sorry to go off so much on wrestling. Hopefully I didn't lose anyone there, but that's what I'm hoping to see at SummerSlam is Braun cashing in at the end. That would make my SummerSlam. You can't leave Cincy. You got a hell of a man cave. I know I do. And Mrs. Cincy and I have been looking at houses and stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to have a man cave. We're giving up some stuff to get some stuff. So I might be giving up a bar, but possibly getting a pool. So that's awesome. Because it's like 100 degrees, like, I don't know, 90% of the time in Texas. So I think a pool is almost necessary to live down there. So I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully I have a place like this to display my stuff and be a proud nerd. But we'll see. We're looking at houses that have like a pool, possibly like a media room, like with a big screen and stuff where I can put details along the wall, but we'll see. Anything can happen in a year. I keep saying that. Thoughts on the new Black Series and Vintage Collection announcements? I don't know. I think the Black Series figures that they previewed were okay. What was it? Ezra and Chopper. I don't know. I think they're running out of. Oh, the one thing I did want to talk about is the fact that they're reissuing some of the harder to find figures like IG-88, Bosk. Who else are they doing? Pilot Luke. So yeah, they're reissuing a lot of those older figures that are really high on the secondary market. And while I think it kind of hurts the collectability a little bit of Black Series, because a lot of people buy Black Series because they think, I'm going to buy this now, and they're not going to make it again. And then I'm going to have this figure, and it's going to go up in price. Like people are buying Zuckus right now because they think he's not going to be remade. And now they broke that rule, and they're being remade now. So IG-88, Bosk, I don't even know which other ones are being remade, but they're reissuing them as archived figures. And in some cases, it looks like they're going to be better versions of the original versions because I think Pilot Luke is going to have the digital face printing technology. So I don't really know what to think about it. I mean, it's great for collectors that are new to the game and that want to get all those figures that they can't get because they're so overpriced on the secondary market. But at the same time, it does kind of hurt the collectability and the value of those things just a little bit. So just something to keep in mind. But those are the thoughts that I had on those announcements. Callum Baker, thanks for joining me from the UK. That's pretty awesome that you're watching me from the UK. My comments just jumped down. And Callum, I just read your comment, dude. So there you go. Callum got upset that I didn't read his comment. So let's see, where did I leave off? I hate when the chat does that. It jumps down to the very bottom, and then I have to figure out where the frick I left off. All right. I'm just going to start here at Weapon X Wing. Are you getting the Vulture? I'm assuming you're talking about the Hot Toys Vulture. And I'm very, very super tempted. He was one of my favorite parts of Spider-Man Homecoming. Michael Keaton was awesome. That figure is going to be fantastic. It's huge. I'm kind of scared to see how much it's going to cost. I really hope that they do end up making it. I hope it's not another case of the Rhino figure, but I'm definitely intrigued by it. That's something that you just definitely have to find space for because it's going to be very large. It's probably going to be like 3 feet wide with that wingspan. Did I pick up the Commander Wolf Black Series? Not of Ren asked. No, I haven't picked that up yet. Got Carnage in the mail today from Hasbro Toy Shop. Free shipping. Nice. Very nice, needful things. What do I think about the Aquaman trailer? I really like the Aquaman trailer. At first, the first viewing of it, I was kind of ho-hum. I was kind of meh about it. I watched it again. I'm like, I kind of like this now. Watched it again. I kind of really like this now. The one trailer that I was most impressed with, though, is Shazam. That Shazam trailer looks fantastic. And what they're essentially doing is lightening the atmosphere of the DC cinematic universe. The way that I look at Shazam is it's basically kind of like the Ant-Man of the DC universe. It's the lighthearted, kind of comedic movie, but it still looks really good. I really like the actor, and I can't remember his damn name. Zachary. It's not Zachary Quinto. It's forgot his name. He was on Chuck. I watched every episode of Chuck when it was on. Someone say in the comments what his last name is. He looks good as Shazam, and he does a comedic role very well. I really like the scene where he's learning to fly and he like runs up that half pipe, the skateboarding half pipe, and goes up in the air. He just starts sinking and then he like crash lands. It's so funny. That scene's so funny. And then the whole scene where he throws the guys that are trying to rob the convenience store out the window. Just great. So I'm really looking forward to Shazam. That really impressed me. Aquaman looks good. Deadly Class on Sci-Fi. Holy crap. That thing really impressed me. I'm really looking forward to that show. It looks so 80s, as it should. God, that acting in the trailer, the music, it is perfect. So I'm looking forward to Deadly Class. Looking forward to that Godzilla trailer. Holy crap. That looks amazing too. We didn't see anything Marvel, but the stuff we did see was so good. Aquaman, Shazam, Godzilla, Deadly Class on Sci-Fi. A lot of great stuff. So that's what I was most impressed with trailer-wise or video-wise. Let's see. Have I seen the new WWE figs coming out? No, I didn't see any of the reveals from Comic-Con. Are there any good ones, Zach, that are coming out? I don't know much about Hot Toys, but why are there no comic book themed Hot Toys? Hot Toys, they were originally called movie masterpiece figures, so they revolve around the likeness from a movie. So almost all of the Hot Toys you see are movie based. There are some from video games. They're doing some Spider-Man video game, or is that the Spider-Man animated movie? That might be a movie also. Arkham Knight, they did some video game ones, but if you're looking for like comic book based ones, Sideshow produces some really nice looking Marvel ones. Sideshow actually revealed a Captain America figure, which is coming out from Sideshow. Comic book based, looks amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. So there you go. All right, let's see. Sideshow shipping sucks. Link Cross says it costs about the same to ship one Marvel Legends from the US to the UK. Holy crap. I almost bought some stuff from the UK because they some store over there, I forgot what it was, Forbidden Planet or something, UK. They had the Ram Man pop, and I almost bought it, but I don't think they shipped to the States, so I couldn't buy it. All right. Jose, the original Toy Hunter, says, hi, the Batman SH figure art, does it have good articulation? Really good articulation. I'm looking at it up there right now. Excellent articulation. I'm buying all of the SHF figures from Justice League. I think Superman might have been released already or comes out very soon, but I have Batman, Flash, and Wonder Woman, and I love them. The Gal Gadot likeness on the Wonder Woman figure is freaking spot on. It's amazing. They're all the likenesses on those figures are so good. I'm also thinking about pre-ordering, or not pre-ordering, but buying now, the Iron Man Mark 50 SH figure arts. I usually don't double dip when it comes to like MCU, meaning I usually don't buy the Hot Toys and the SH figure arts. I usually buy either or. Like if I really love a character from a movie, I'll buy the Hot Toys figure. If I really like a character from a movie and I really want the figure, I'll buy the SH figure arts one. I'm double dipping on Thanos because I'm going to get the Hot Toys Thanos and the Figure Arts Thanos. And I think I'm going to double dip on the Mark 50 Iron Man just because it's such a great looking armor. It's probably my favorite looking armor. It's so awesome. So yeah, I might be getting that one SHF wise too. Marvel Legends Blink looks very good. Sean Palumbo, yes, that looks fantastic. Very, very good there. Always looks amazing. Great job, CINCY. Inspired to make a room of my own like that. I hope everyone can have a place to themselves. I'm a nerd cave. I'm not going to say man cave because there's some female collectors out there, but a place that you could just walk around and look at stuff and it makes you happy. If I'm ever feeling sad, depressed, angry, come down here in silence and look at stuff, figures. I'm surrounded by stuff right now. Maybe pop in a movie, pop in a Blu-ray, pop in a Dragon Ball Z Broly movie, and I just feel like $1,000. I should say $1 million. $1,000. $1,000 isn't a whole lot anymore. All right, let's see here. Have I been watching any of the match from the G1 Climax? No, I haven't. I'm not caught up, but I will definitely. I'm not going to All In also. I've gotten that question a couple times. I wish that I had bought tickets for All In, but sadly I'm not going to be going, and I really hope that they put it on pay-per-view or Honor Club on Ring of Honor. I want to watch it. If they don't do that and they just film it for a DVD, I'll buy the DVD. But yeah, I wish I could be going, but I hope everyone that goes to All In has a great time. By the way, I'm wearing a Motor City Machine Guns shirt right now. But yeah, I'm not going to All In. Let's see. Do they charge you when the fig arrives for? Oh, T-Man's here. What's up, T-Man? If you're still here, they charge you when the figure arrives. Yes. So I already got charged for Dr. Octopus. So $20 already charged, but it's sitting in a pile of loot. So it's basically just like waiting for me to ship it. But I like to build up stuff. So I pay $5 to ship as much stuff as I can. But yeah, there you go. Do they charge or they take longer to ship though? Yeah, it takes a little bit longer. The $5 is like a kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a discount shipping rate, but still, I'm waiting anyway. I mean, Dr. Octopus is already there. I could ship him right now, but I figure if I'm going to wait anyway, what's another, I don't know, like week or 5 days or whatever it takes to get to me. All I know is that it got to me in good condition and cheap as hell. Because that's the whole reason I do pile of loot is just to save money on shipping. What's my advice to starting Hot Toys collecting? Don't do it. Don't get into it because it's a super expensive hobby. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. I look back at that Hulkbuster and I love it and it's amazing and it makes me happy and it makes me smile, but it's just stupid. I spent $900 freaking dollars on a toy. It's just ridiculous. I'd say if you can avoid it, do it. I'm not being a very good I don't know, example for collecting Hot Toys, but I don't know. It's such an addictive hobby. And once you and look at Josh Pence, I mean, he decided he was going to get into Hot Toys and bought 5 for me in one weekend, and now he's got like 50. He's got a freaking ton. He's got a ton of Hot Toys. So yeah, it's such an addictive hobby. I don't know. It's like I would say buy one and see if you like it, but I know you're just going to buy more. So, and I don't want anyone going to the poorhouse because I talked them into buying Hot Toys. So just think about it. Spend wisely. Buy stuff here's some actual advice, okay? If you're going to get into Hot Toys collecting, buy only the figures from like the scenes that you absolutely freaking love. Like Hulkbuster. One of my favorite scenes in all movies, not just Marvel movies, but the fight between him and the Hulk was just amazing. From the first moment I saw that trailer where the Hulkbuster's forming, I'm like, oh my freaking Lord. That's the Hulkbuster on a big screen in a movie. Holy crap. And I was just like blown away. So if you're going to get into Hot Toys, only buy the characters you are absolutely in love with from the scenes you absolutely love, and don't overpay. I know these things go for just a ton of money on the secondary market, but like if you like War Machine, I don't know what to tell you. They're all expensive. Don't pay $800 for a freaking War Machine. Do payment plans, I guess. Payment plans are smart. You can do the good thing about payment plans is you can payment plan it to a credit card. So it's not like hitting your bank account, it's hitting your credit card. So you actually have time to budget. So here's the way I look at it. I did a payment plan for War Machine. The payment is like $52 and change every month, and I can choose which day. It's like the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, the 20th, or the 25th of the month. I chose the 15th. So I know on the 15th, I'm going to see a charge on my credit card for $52. That's a good thing because now I know, okay, I got to pay that 52 bucks off. I don't have 52 extra dollars to spend on a freaking Mythic Legion or a freaking SH figure art. I have to spend my money to pay off that 52 bucks. So it's kind of wise. It's like smart planning that way to use the payment plans. So I guess there's some advice. Only buy the figures and the characters you really love from the scenes you love, and utilize the payment plans. I should really use the payment plans more often. They're smart. And they keep you in line budget-wise. So there you go. There's multiple tangents to answer that one question. Let's see. Sean Palumbo says, yeah, Toys R Us RIP. If you like the character Lockdown, you should check out Unique Toys Peru Kill. Yes, Jamie Morgan 31. That is, I saw that on TF Source. They're starting to solicit third-party movie masterpiece scale bots, and that's one of the ones that really caught my eye. It looks fantastic. I don't know if I'm going to go down that black hole yet because I'm starting to buy more of the third-party G1 bots. I have Hoist and Grapple from Ocular Max on the way. I already got charged from them, but I think they ship very, very soon from TF Source. So I got to limit what I buy, but yes, that figure looks fantastic, and that's definitely one of the ones that I was considering. Okay, so Trippy Cheese said Ghoul, so he must have been correcting me. Tokyo Ghoul. That question that I asked earlier. I saw a shirt today, and it just looks so freaking cool. I saw it at Hot Topic. I almost bought it. I'm like, I don't even watch this show. I don't want to be that guy that like wears a shirt just because it's a cool design. I mean, that's what shirts are made for. But still, if I'm going to rep Tokyo Ghoul and someone's like, hey, yeah, did you see that episode? I'm like, no, I haven't seen any of them. I don't want to get it. I don't want to get in that like situation. So I'm going to watch it, and then if I like it, I'll buy the shirt because the shirt looks awesome. All right, what's a good place to stay in Ohio? I'd say Columbus because it's right in the center of the state, and there's not a whole lot of. I mean, there's Big Fun, there's Pack Rat Comics, but if you're in Columbus, you can drive north to Cleveland and hit a ton of shops up at Cleveland. You can go to Mansfield where Toy Hunters is. You can go south to my area where Toy Department is, Transfan 2 Shop and Look is, Comics to Games is, tons of comic book stores, great comic book stores here. So Columbus is just right dead center in the middle of the state. So it's easy to access different parts of the state because Ohio is kind of like a square. It's like a misshaped square, but still Columbus is right in the middle. So that's a good place to stay. What's up, Johnny Law? I haven't seen you or talked to you in a while. I just saw you're on here. Season 3 just dropped a while ago. I'm not sure. What show are you talking about, Isaiah? Creole Williams, what's up, man? How do you feel about the Venom movie situation not having its origins from Spider-Man? I'm kind of bummed about that. I really wish that it tied in at least loosely to the MCU because you could see what Shazam kind of did. I guarantee Shazam's not going to really tie in too much to the DC universe. It's going to be loosely tied in, and I think the only tie-ins are in that trailer. where Billy Batson sees like the Batarang, and it's the same style Batarang from like the Batman movies or Justice League, or Superman on that newspaper headline. So I think that Venom. I wish Venom would at least have just a very, very slight tie-in to the MCU, just so that we know it's in the same universe. They kind of do that with the Netflix Marvel shows. Like, we're watching what's his name, Luke Cage right now, and they keep referencing the incident, and that is the New York invasion from the Chitauri, where the Avengers fought the Chitauri. That's the incident that they keep referring to, and also like in Luke Cage, there's that the magic bullet. I forgot what they called it, but that bullet that he got shot with that should have hurt him, but it didn't. That is stolen Chitauri technology, or it's like armor, I guess, from like one of their sleds or something. So loose connections, at least. Don't be completely detached from the MCU. So hopefully we'll see some kind of loose connection. BJ Bonsall says Tokyo Ghoul is an anime. Tokyo Ghost is a comic book from Rick Remender and Sean Murphy. Let's see here. My throat's getting really dry. I haven't done one of these live streams. I haven't done a freaking video in for a while. I haven't done, my last video was like 8 days ago, and I think my last recorded video was like more than like 2 weeks or something. I don't know. Let's see. Adam GSWM said, my friend's dad is best friends with the director of Rogue One. Ain't that insane? Yes, that is. Gareth Edwards, I think was his name. And I really, really hope he gets to do more Star Wars stuff. I doubt he will, though, because I think he bumped heads with, I don't know if it was Kathleen Kennedy or someone at Disney, but he bumped heads, and they had to hire another director on to redirect the end of the movie. So, I mean, he's such a great director. I'm excited to see what he does next. Gustavo, greetings. Thank you for joining me. Gustavo's in Panama. So anytime I see someone from another country, I always like to shout it out because I just think it's so cool that you're watching me right now in my basement in Cincinnati, Ohio, and you're like on the other side of the world. It's so freaking cool. All right. So Roman was great as Intercontinental Champ, but as the main guy, I'm not a fan. I want Finn to at least get a shot at the Universal title. Yeah. Finn Balor definitely needs to get a shot at the Universal title. He had to give it up when he got injured. So, yeah, I don't think he ever officially lost the title. Let's see. Chase Miller, fellow toy collector from Findlay, Ohio, by the way. Frequent visitor of Alter Ego Comics. Very cool, man. I have family right near Findlay. My in-laws live in Upper Sandusky, Cary area. So we always go to Findlay Mall where I need my fix of shopping because they don't really have a mall up there. They live in the country. So, yeah, we go to Findlay Mall. I hit that Hot Topic and GameStop in there all the time. But thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. The worst part is when they want to. So Epic 1244. The worst part is that they want to force us to accept that Roman is the guy, but don't give him the championship. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, if you want to buy this house, if we sell it, yeah, it'll definitely be on the market. So yes, you can buy it if you want. Do you live in the city of Cincinnati or in the suburbs of Cincinnati? I live in the suburbs of Cincinnati, like northwest of the city, but I'm like 20 miles from downtown Cincinnati. Let's see. Thoughts on the Hasbro SDCC exclusives? I'm not really impressed with the Defender set, really at all. I hate to say that, but I'm just not. I'm just not impressed at all with that set. I am possibly thinking about getting the Luke Cage and who is it? Night Nurse 2-pack, the one where Luke Cage has the yellow shirt on. But yeah, I'm not really interested in the Subway Marvel Legends pack. What was the Black Series? Oh, the Han Solo. The Han Solo with the Mynock. Again, I mean, they're going to reissue the Han Solo as a single figure. I mean, you're basically just spending extra money on the Mynock and packaging. So I would probably just get the Black Series regular issue Han Solo. Hasbro kind of let me down a little bit on their exclusives this year. Hasbro is usually the one that everyone's trying to get. Now it's Pops. Now people go to Comic-Con, and that's like the top thing they want to try and get is the Pops. I will say this, though. I am very, very excited for what SH Figuarts is doing. They launched their little road tour. Dragon Ball is launching their little road tour. They started at San Diego Comic-Con, and they're doing multiple stops across the United States. And I am very, very excited to possibly try and buy some of those SH Figuarts figures. They're doing a Broly, a Vegito, and then they're doing Perfect Cell, and then one of those Super Saiyan effects. I want all 4 of them. And one of the stops they're making is in Dallas for Fan Days. And that's a show that when I lived in Dallas, I went to all 4 days because I would actually help a vendor there, Duncanville Bookstore. I would help them set up. So I was there on Thursday, walking the show floor, helping them set up and stuff. So I was there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm actually trying very, very hard to go to Dallas for Fan Days. It's October 19th, 20th, and 21st. If I can't do that, I'm reaching out to some of my buddies in Dallas to see if they're going to go. And I really, really want those SH Figuarts. I really want that Broly. Broly looks freaking awesome. If I can get the Broly and none of the other ones, I'll be happy. But if I can get all 4, that would be fantastic. Let's see. All right. It jumped all the way down to the bottom, so I'm just going to start picking up at the bottom. And I apologize again. This chat, I have no control over. It just starts jumping once I start going off on tangents. Was I at the Ohio Toy and Comic Show? Unfortunately not. I could not make it to that show. I had family in town, and I couldn't make it. So, yeah, I know a lot of the guys went. I know Josh and Kyle and Toy Bills went, and they had a great time, but I couldn't make it. So next time. By the way, did you guys see, for those of you that are familiar with the toy department and follow the toy department on Instagram, did you see that on Monday, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were in the store at the toy department? They came in the morning and they shopped around and bought a bunch of stuff. I know some stuff that happened during their visit, like, but I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. But actually, I think Zack Ryder kind of hinted at it. Those 2 guys are doing a YouTube show. So Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, I think it's going to be a toy collecting YouTube show. And Ryder commented on it, and he told the guys at the toy department about it. And then I talked to the guys from the toy department about it. So, but Ryder already commented on it, so I don't think I'm sworn to secrecy anymore. But keep an eye out for that. That's going to be pretty cool to see a couple WWE wrestlers go from town to town, going to toy shops. So that's all I'll say about that. Just keep your eyes open for stuff like that. I'll let Zack Ryder comment on anything else that happens out of that, but I'm really excited for it. So Zack Ryder is a collector. He's a big toy collector. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, if you're watching this video, good luck, and I'm really excited to watch your show. So there you go. And I think it's very freaking cool that you're doing a damn toy collecting YouTube show. Let's see. Miguel Diaz, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thor, thanks for joining. It says a lot of buffering on his end. Hopefully this isn't choppy. I reset, losing my voice. I reset my wireless network, and I'm using a new webcam right there. So hopefully it's smooth and not jumping around. Let's see. What do you think will be the next Mezco character that's released? Not a variant of a character that's already out. Let's see. They already previewed John Wick, so I'm assuming they might have some kind of license signed with Keanu Reeves. So possibly Matrix. I don't know. Obviously, they have to sign likeness rights with the actor themselves. Then they have to sign rights to the property. So they might be working on Matrix Mezcos. I don't know if they've already have they hinted at those, or that'd be cool though. Matrix Mezco 112 collective figures. Those would be very, very awesome. Because they're making Hot Toys. They previewed the Neo, they previewed the Agent Smith, so I would assume maybe Mezco would get those rights next. Mezco Wonder Woman should be shipping soonish, right? I would assume so, yeah. She's been pushed out a couple times. She was due out a couple months ago, but I don't know when she's due out now. Night of Ren said it's choppy. I apologize if it's choppy. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but I found out that when Mrs. CINCY is VPN'd in to her company, it uses a butt ton of our frickin' bandwidth. So hopefully she's not VPN'd in right now. That might be causing this. Oh yeah, Narc. So Narc said that the Warriors come out and play. That was terrible. That was the worst Warriors impersonation ever. Mezco figures. Yeah, it looks like they're doing 4 of the Warriors figures from that movie. I don't know if you guys even remember Warriors. I mean, that was before my time. I think that was like early 70s or mid 70s. So yeah, I have seen the movie. It's extremely 70s, but it's a decent movie, I guess. It's okay. Let's see. What's up, IE Hunter? What do you think of Dark Horse Hellboy figure? I haven't seen it. Sith AF asked me that. I haven't seen it, but I am looking forward to that Hellboy SDCC pop that I got from Entertainment Earth. Do you think Hot Toys will release that Vulture? I hope so. I hope it's not another Rhino, but yeah, it's a big figure. There's a lot of parts to that. I'm scared to see how much that thing's going to cost. Let's see. Brody B, late 70s. Okay. Oh, no, that was Night of Ren. Brody B says, I remember the PS2 game. Have you bought any Marvel Studio first 10 years? I got that Iron Man in Canada, and I got the Ronin also in Canada. And I have a couple more on the way. I'm really looking forward to the Hulkbuster. I think I want to get that Hulkbuster. Hold on. Let me get rid of Potato Sniper. I think he's a troll. Hold on one second. This is fun when I do this. Bam! You gone! So there you go. He really wanted attention. I gave him attention. And if you were just joking, I apologize. But if you were being a troll, then you deserved it. Anyway, do you think they'll bring Demon Finn back? I was actually wondering that myself because I hadn't seen Demon Finn in a while. I'm like, did they get rid of that because like his friend makeup was getting in people's eyes or something? And I guess they're only going to do it. He hinted at doing it for the 4 big pay-per-views. So SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. So it was going to be more special. Because like in NXT, he did it for every takeover. But I think they're just going to use it for like the big 4 pay-per-views. Or free for views if you get the freaking network. I mean, they're not really pay-per-views anymore because you get the network. Anyway. Black Series Revan Sunday for free. Very nice, Nick. That's awesome. Revan is a very cool figure. Will I replace my Sideshow Mall with Hot Toys version? That's the thought right now. I'm thinking about selling the Sideshow one and just saving for that because I really like the Sith Speeder. I like the cloak. That one doesn't come with the cloak. That one. And I like there's 2 facial expressions. There's like a snarling look and then a regular look. And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Best moment of 2018, CINCY kills Troll. So let's see here. Ronin is at GameStop for 30 bones. That Hot Toys Mall is awesome. Finn likes not being the demon and using it for special time. So there you go. He likes being the rock and roller with the leather jacket. Did I see the Glass trailer yet? Yeah, it looks really good. Because I really liked Split. I really like Split. So yeah, it looks like a really cool movie. And I really like the way that they're doing, what's his name? I always forget names when I'm on this thing. James McAvoy. I really like the way they kind of make his character look in Glass. How he's like on all 4s, kind of like running like an animal. Just looks freaking awesome. Do I have Dustin? No, I missed out on that Snowball Dance Dustin. I actually wanted to buy that one. Once I got the 2-pack of... Did I show you guys this one? I don't know if I showed you this one. Billy and Karen. I got this 2-pack. And once I got this one, I kind of wanted the Dustin because Dustin, Steve, and Billy are my three favorite characters besides the Demogorgon and Dart on Stranger Things. So I kind of wanted that Dustin. I thought that was hilarious when he showed up with Steve's haircut at that dance. Let's see here. Yeah, there's IP no street days. Yeah, IP gets stuff early, man. That's awesome. Callie, you guys get stuff early out there. I wish I got that stuff early here. Well, Hot Toys release another Hulkbuster with Jackhammer. They previewed. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I hope they don't, because this one loses a little bit of its specialness, I guess, if they produce another one with a freaking jackhammer arm. Who's my favorite wrestler in the WWE so far of 2018, and who do you think improve in the WWE? Callan Clark asked that. Probably Rollins or AJ Styles are still my favorite wrestler. Who do I think has improved? I think Shinsuke's character has really improved. I really like him as a heel, and I think that he is. I know it's just he built his character up, just low blowing people, punching people in the balls, but I just really like his character. I like how he when they ask him questions he doesn't want to answer, he does the whole no speak English thing. I like Shinsuke's character right now. He's a good heel. I'm glad Randy Orton's back as a heel too, because he's not a really good face. Did I get the Oscar from Target? No, I looked for it, but no. If I move, will I change jobs? Probably not. I think I'm going to stay doing what I do. I'll just work remotely. I'll have like a little production studio in our house, and I'll be able to produce videos in our house. So I think P-Dog's coming down. I heard the door open. Let's see here. I've got to probably wrap this up soon. Hulkbuster 2.0. Hulkbuster 2.0, the Power Pose, Hot Toys. Oh, are you talking about if they re-release the first Hulkbuster with the jackhammer arm? Yeah, that is kind of a 2.0. I'm thinking about buying that Power Pose version from Infinity War. It's cheaper. It's like $435, and that's just, again, Hot Toys just stupid talk right now. When I say $435 is a cheaper price, it's $435 freaking dollars for a freaking toy. So just ridiculous talk again. But yeah, I am thinking about possibly trying to get that Infinity War Hulkbuster because I like the way it looks. So I will probably. So here's the thing. I usually have to sell toys to get toys, especially if it's something super expensive like that. So, and there's the whole room thing. Like, where do you find the room? So I have to cycle my collection out a little bit, sell stuff that I'm not 100% in love with anymore. Maybe I loved it at that time, and now I'm not like super in love with it, so I have to sell it off. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I was able to snag one of the GameStop Shawn Michaels retro figures. I saw one of those today at my GameStop. Voice of America Park, Westchester. If anyone is local and is looking for that Shawn Michaels figure, that's where I saw it. Since you're getting the Mark 50 Iron Man, we'll be getting the accessories pack. That's the thought. That is the thought. Yeah, because like $407 for that Mark 50. Yeah, I mean it's expensive, but when I saw how many additional accessories you can put with it, I mean I'm not sure how much the accessory pack is going to be. It'll probably be something ridiculous, like $100 or something. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I really want the SH Figure Arts version right now. Sal from SO Sal, if you're in here, I'm not sure because the comments keep going fast. Sal has shown that frickin' SH Figure Arts Mark 50, and that thing looks ridiculously awesome. So yeah, I really want that one. Did I get the Conans? I got two of them. I got the Super Outfit one, and I got the Revealing the Super Outfit one. I did not get the one where he's just standing there in the suit with his arms crossed. I need a guest house and can become your collection room or trophy house. That would be freaking awesome if I had a whole house for my collection. No, just see the door just opened at my house when yours opened. I think P-Dog was going to come down, but she didn't come down. She must have heard me still on this thing. If you ever consider doing your own superheroes movie, when I was a kid, yeah, me and my buddy, that's how I got into making videos in the first place. Is we would make movies, We made our own sequel to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. We made a sequel to the movie Darkman. Yeah, it was fun as a kid. So I kind of took that, and that's my profession now. So pretty awesome. James Gunn got fired. Yeah, he made some. He said some dumb stuff when he was, and that was 8 years ago. And it sucks that stuff you say 8 years ago can be held against you. And I'm not discounting what he said, because the stuff he said was messed up. It was just weird. And I get that the guy has a really sick and twisted sense of humor. I don't think he's just like a legitimate like freak or whatever. But it's messed up that stuff you said literally almost a decade ago can be held against you now. Because I mean, I was a totally different person 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was saying dumb stuff and doing dumb stuff too. I'd hate to see stuff that I said 8 years ago, but yeah, some of those tweets were. Ryan Blue Thunder said some of those tweets were 2012, so 6 years ago. But yeah, he said some messed up stuff, and he got fired from Guardians 3. So it is what it is, I guess. Mondo He-Man looks cool. All four of the Mondo figures. The Merman and Faker really, really impressed me a lot. The He-Man looks great. Skeletor looks great. The Merman, the detail on the sword, the detail on his armor, and the Faker just look ridiculously good. So I'm really excited for those. If you've seen Slither, none of that stuff was surprising. Takes a messed up mind to create something most people can't even imagine. I have seen Slither. I've seen Super also, and that was messed up. That had some twisted stuff. But yeah, it's not hard to imagine that he has a twisted brain and sense of humor, I guess. Thoughts on the Hot Toys PS4 Spider-Man, Spider-Punk Hot Toys. The Spider-Punk Hot Toys looks good, but I'm probably not going to get into those because it's not directly from like a movie. Most of my Hot Toys are from like movies. It might be Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Punk might be an Into the Spider-Verse, or it might be based on the video game. I'm not sure yet. Spider-Punk looks too jacked. I have to look at it again. I don't remember how like bulky he looked, but if they hold Roseanne Barr to that standard, they have to hold Gunn to it. I guess that's true. Yeah, I mean, they have to hold people to it if they're gonna fire people for stuff they say on Twitter. If I was that like big of a celebrity, I probably wouldn't even be on social media. Just afraid that I would have too many beers and say something stupid. So, yeah.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Yes. Let me wrap up this live cast.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So for those of you that heard that was Mrs. CINCY, and they are back from cheerleading. Tay is in cheerleading. This was her first time. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'm going to go for a walk with Mrs. CINCY. But there you go, guys. There's a little video. I will get to the showcase videos. Just give me a little bit of time. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for everyone that turned out. Thank you for the 91 thumbs up. That was freaking awesome. That makes me feel really good. But I will be back on here with some showcase videos on those Hot Toys and sideshows. But thanks. Thanks for joining me. And I will also share, I guess, part 2 of my San Diego Comic-Con haul once all this other stuff arrives, and show you what I got. So that's it for now. Let me hit this button right here. And thanks for joining me, and adios for now.